What is up, everybody? Welcome back to 9 to 5 Gamers, and welcome to this channel update. So, just to update you guys a little bit on my life, and last week I wasn't producing any videos. Some people might have noticed, some might not have, but yeah, we had a death in the family. My grandmother passed away. She was a lot older, and she's having some health complications, so we kind of anticipated it was going to be coming, but it was just one of those things that just kind of leaves you feeling a little uninspired. So I apologize for not getting any videos out. I know I don't have to apologize for that because, I was dealing with what I was dealing with at that time. But thank you guys for sticking around in the meantime, and I appreciate everybody who sent love when I did the post about my family. Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for commenting. But yeah, so channel update, we are back up and running, and we're going to be getting some more videos out this week. Definitely looking into new content and different things that I want to try out for the channel to see how they work and see if they work and whatnot. Also, for all of the people who won the giveaway, I'm going to be shipping out your games by the end of this week, I believe. For, well, only one person. There's one person who has yet to reply, and so that person has not yet replied. And so, yeah, just waiting for that person to reply. I'll send that game out as soon as possible. Just need your address. Just go ahead and reach out real quick. But for if they don't, then I'll have just an extra copy around, and maybe we could put it in the next giveaway we do, which is going to be at 10,000 subscribers. Looking forward to getting there, and I'm excited. So anyways, with that said, let's talk about some new games that entered the collection this month. It's been a very interesting month. My friendly local game store, which is called Cool Stuff, they are typically around Florida area. But there was a rumor on Facebook that said that they were going to stop selling board games. And so naturally, I went to my nearest Cool Stuff. I actually went to the big store that was a little further out and asked them, hey, are you guys going to stop selling board games? No, we don't know yet. That we haven't received any type of news on that, but we have been hearing people asking about that. Sure enough, my friend just went to Cool Stuff, I think yesterday, and he told me that he asked, and they said, yeah, it's official that Cool Stuff is no longer selling board games, which was devastating to me because I was wondering why they were selling all of their games super, super cheap. They had like a 60% off sale, and they're just trying to get rid of all their inventory. So naturally, I went in and I bought a bunch of games. So guess what? We're going to have a lot of giveaways coming up soon for the next couple of giveaways that we're doing. We got some really good games for a pretty decent price. So I went ahead and jumped on board that sale. But yeah, Cool Stuff is, they're not going out of business. They're just, I think, going to be focusing on primarily TCG stuff, which, like I said, in Florida, it's the TCG capital of the world, man. Like, everybody plays TCG out here. There's no board gamers out here in at least in my area. Everything's TCG. Everything is Magic, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and that's been like that for years. And so there's a lot of people playing One Piece. There's a lot of people playing Lorcana now. So with all of that going on, I'm like, dang, man, now my best game store that I used to get really good deals at and buy a lot of games, I can't shop there anymore because they're not going to be selling board games anymore, which is really, really unfortunate. I would have loved if they continued to sell board games, but now I have to go to some other stores, including like Coliseum of Comics. They sell board games, but honestly, they really go like retail or above MSRP there, and I don't usually like to shop there because it's very tough to support because they don't do a ton of sales there for board games. Like, they do it like maybe once a year. They'll do a board game sale. Well, buy one get one free, which is a great sale, by the way. But again, it's only like once a year, and so it's like I'm just gonna be accumulating games that way. So yeah, I'm a little bummed just because my favorite game store kind of is no longer selling board games, and so that stinks, but I still got Game Nerds, I've still got Miniature Market, and excited to get it because I think their prices compete pretty well with what Cool Stuff did. But the thing that I loved at Cool Stuff was that Cool Stuff had pickup, which I didn't have to pay for shipping ever, so it saved me a lot of money on board games. But now, oh well. So that's that. And what else is going on? Added some new games to the collection. I don't remember how far back this goes, but I do know that when I added these to my collection, I got this part as part of the sale that Cool Stuff was having. So I was able to get a lot of this out there. But the first game that I added to my collection, I actually got this at Coliseum of Comics, which it was a Coliseum of Comics I hadn't been to yet. And they had a copy of the Taverns of Tiefenthal Open Doors expansion. So I have Taverns of Tiefenthal, and I was like, you know what? That Open Doors expansion looks pretty neat, and it seems like it adds to the game and makes the game a little better. So I wanted to go ahead and pick it up because it was there and it wasn't super expensive, and it's kind of hard to find. So I went ahead and picked that up. I also was able to get a copy of Ticket to Ride, the Anniversary Edition, which I have all the way up here. Might as well bring it down, right? I'm not going to do this with all the games, but it's just so everybody can get a glimpse of how massive this game is. It is ginormous. Well, maybe not bigger than I got big head. But yeah, I got Ticket to Ride Europe, the 15th Anniversary Edition. And this game was only, I think, like $50. And that's a pretty pricey game. So that just goes to show the sale that they were having. Like, they were liquidating and clearing everything out. I also got Dominant Species Marine for $35, $36, super cheap. I got a copy of Splitto, which I was able to actually play because I haven't gotten a chance to get many games to the table. This last month has been very, very bare when it came to actually playing games. It's been very tough to get games to the table this month, but I did get a chance to play Splitto, and it was interesting. It's not for everybody. Like, that was the thing in my playthrough. I felt like everybody was having a difficult time trying to understand the game. Maybe I didn't explain it well, but it was just one of those things where it was like people were kind of confused on how to play, but it was fun. It wasn't bad at all, and I think it's somewhere between like a 7 and an 8. I think more on the low side, though. I think I'm more towards like a 7. Maybe venturing down into the 6 range. Like, it's good, but I don't know. I saw some videos from people saying, oh my gosh, we played this game so much. And I think there's a certain group of people that enjoy playing this game. Very, very, like, you got to be very wise when you play it. But it's okay. I didn't think it was that great, but it's okay. I also got Fossil Canyon. It's a cool little game where you're able to you have like this dig site, and you have all these cards that look like dirt on the back, but when you flip them over, they have like dinosaur fossils, and it's like set collection, and it's pretty cool. I haven't gotten a chance to play it yet, but I got that game for like $15. Like, it was nothing. I got that game cheap. I got In the Hall of the Mountain King, which I got for $20, and I was super excited to pick that game up because it's been something that I've been wanting to try and play. So I got that one. What else did we get? Oh, Quest for El Dorado. And since I have the older version, I went ahead and grabbed it. I haven't even taken it out of the plastic yet, but this game was, I think, $14, but I think I got it on sale. Don't remember how much I got it for, but it was definitely cheaper than that. What else did I get? Mansions of Madness 2nd edition. Got it for $40. That's normally somewhere, I think the cheapest I've seen it is $70. So the fact that I got it $30 cheaper than the cheapest I've ever seen it, which normally it's like $80, $90, $100, somewhere in that range. But Nikki Valens is the one who did that game, I believe. Was it Nikki Valens? I think I remember her doing Mansions of Madness, or maybe she was a part of the team that did it. But it was a game that I've been looking forward to getting for a very long time. Another game I got, Freelancers. This I bought at another local game store that I was just wanted to support. So I was like, you know what, let me just grab a game from them real quick. And so they had a copy of Freelancers, and I had originally purchased it on Amazon. I pre-ordered it. Then Amazon said, oh, sorry, we lost your game, or, you know, whatever, get a refund. I don't even know if I ever got the refund, but I never got the game. So I went ahead and picked it up at the store because I was like, hey, why not, right? Then I got King of Tokyo Dark Edition for $20, I think it was. That game is really nice on the inside, and so I gave my copy of King of Tokyo away to a friend of mine who really likes the game. And then I found the Dark Edition, and I'm like, I heard that one's a lot better because it adds like some player powers and different things like that. And man, the production value on the game inside the box, insane. I love the Dark Edition. It is super nice. Another game I got was Archaeo Society. Dude, I got Archaeo Society for like $15. Like, this sale that Cool Stuff was having was like 30% off, 40%, 50%, 60%, and now it's currently at 60%. And they continue to add games to it. Whenever games are shipped in, they're putting them straight onto the website and selling them. So I've been checking the sale every now and then because sometimes there's some games that'll come up and you can get them pretty cheap. So I got Archaeo Society for 15 bucks, I think it was, or 16 bucks. It was somewhere around that range, and I got it dumb cheap. Like, I was like, bro, I love Ethnos. I heard Archaeo Society is decent, so I went ahead and picked that up, and that wasn't a bad price for it at all, and it's brand new sealed. All these games none of these games are used. They're brand new. I got, Feast for Odin, the Norwegians expansion. I got that for, how much was that? I think like 12 bucks. I got the Norwegian. Dude, I'm serious. Like, I made out like a bandit from that sale, man. This is like an essential part of it, and I think it had like a little ding and dent on the bottom. It was like, has a little crease. It's not too bad, but that little ding right there took like half the price off, and then they split that in half. Like, it was super cheap, but I heard that makes Feast for Odin really, really good. And I got Feast for Odin as well. Still haven't played it, but I got the expansion now, which is probably nonsense and stupid and should have never done that. And then the last thing I got the Lord of the Rings Journeys in Middle-earth. This is the Spreading War expansion, which has dragons, it's got elephants, it's got a whole bunch of really cool new things that add to the game, including a character who can transform into a bear, basically a druid from Baldur's Gate from D&D, which is kind of cool. But yeah, so these expansions are pretty expensive. They're always $50 or more. I think I got it for $20. And so this was a really good addition because I really love the Lord of the Rings game. I think I have one expansion to Lord of the Rings, maybe two, and that would be my second or third expansion. But I added that to the collection because I was like, I have to get that. I feel like I'm missing something. I could be wrong. Yeah, I never mentioned that I got Bullet Heart. I got Bullet Heart, and I got but it wasn't Bullet Heart. I'm sorry. I got Bullet Star. And then I got the Bullet Deluxe Bullets, which they work with the game, but I don't think they're completely compatible with Bullet Star because Bullet Star has some extra tokens in it that don't exist in here, which I was a little disappointed because these black tokens, they have some black tokens that aren't in this box. And so I was like, so I can't even use these, so this was actually a waste until I can get my hands on Bullet Heart, the original. I did get some games for my birthday. I don't remember if I covered them on the channel, but I got Holotype, I got Taverns of Tiefenthal, I got Dixit, I got the Dinosaur Island Roarin' Right, I got, what else did I get? I think that might be it. I think I got Tribes of the Wind. I haven't gotten a chance to play it yet, but there's just a lot of other games. So these are the games that I've added to my collection. A lot of this was just due to the Cool Stuff sale. Some of these I got for my birthday. So really, really awesome, man. I'm excited. And so with that said, that's it for the channel update. I'm excited to bring some fresh content, trying to keep things fresh because I know that, it could get tiresome to just keep watching the same videos over and over and over again. So I have to find a way to innovate and make new things. And really what I need to do more than ever now is not even like doing my top 10s and stuff like that, but it's just playing games. I have so many games on my shelf of shame. I think I'm like in the 60-70 range at this point. So I just need to get games to the table. So I'm going to try to play a lot of games. I think that's what I'm going to focus on, is just playing a lot of games and then doing reviews for those games and different stuff like that. Would love to get those games played so you guys can check them out and see what they're like and get some recommendations. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning into this video. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Every single subscriber counts. Plus we do giveaways and stuff like that, so the more subscribers we get, tell friends, tell family, hey, subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to like the videos. That also helps. Whenever people see that a video is well received and well liked, YouTube pushes them more. So the more that you like these videos, the more YouTube will put my content out there for more people to see. And let's keep doing this, man. We're getting up there. I'm already at 6,290, man. I think we can get to 7,000 pretty soon, man. That next 700 subs shouldn't be too difficult, and we can get to 7K. And at that point, man, I'm getting close, man. There's a lot of and honestly, this has been one of the coolest things. There's a lot of YouTube channels out there that I've watched as I've been growing in the hobby and continuing to do this. There's a lot of YouTube channels that have been around for years, and my channel is already getting close to passing up some of the channels that I watched before I even started a channel. And I just started this channel in January, and we're already getting close to passing up some of the people who have been doing this for a long time. And I'm like, man, that is incredible. That is insane, the amount of subscribers and people who are actually watching this content. So thank you guys so much for watching this. A lot of people are like, hey, you know, like if you got, you know, like a video that only has like 200 or 300 views, how does that, like, does that make you sad? And I'm like, that's crazy. The fact that 200 or 300 people took time out of their day to listen to me and talk about board games, something that they love and something that I love, man, what an honor, man. So if I can get 100, 200 views on a video, I'm excited with that. You know what I mean? Of course, we obviously want to get more views, because the more views we get, the more money comes in from that, because all the revenue is directly linked to how many people watch the ads that are contained within the videos. So, but that's okay. Like I said, this is not my full-time job. This is just a part-time thing that I do, and I just do it because I love it. You know what I mean? And at some point, I know there were discussions at some point that you kind of get tired, and it's like at some point you're going to want money to compensate for all the work that you do. That is true in a sense, and I think I would love to obviously get some money off of this, but that's what the memberships are for. So check out our memberships. I also have a Patreon that you can look up, 9to5 Gamers, and support, man. Support the Patreon, support the memberships, just because you like the channel and you like the content. I really don't want to do this thing where I get too exclusive with everything, and it's like, okay, I'm going to treat all the people who pay me really well, but the people who don't, I'm not going to give them anything. I want to make sure that everybody's getting the same content, and maybe a little bit of extra content for people who pay, and I don't want to discriminate between how much you can pay, right? Like if you can only afford like $2 or $3 a month, just do that, and then I'm still going to give you the content. You know what I mean? So be a membership. Check out the Patreon and all the other stuff that we have, and support the channel, man. Anyways, thank you guys so much. Peace out. Love you guys. See you in the next video.